Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tonali was in no mood for any of that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Look at this. Takes a shot! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedri, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bournemouth are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Elanga. He's picked his way through. Looking to play him in. Drilled in low. Araujo attempts a clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Elanga. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
Decent chance! And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gordon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This looks promising. Shot! And he's following up! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Yamal goes steaming forward. Steaming on goal. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pedri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Gordon. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Rijkaard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pinches it off him. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, there's a pro. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field is
in towards the back stick, and he shoots!
Substitutions taking place.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has not gone well. Chow. Bournemouth perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hazard.
Araujo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself 11, a yellow card for his troubles. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. Livramento. Keeper's got good distance on that. Koundé cuts out the pass. Bournemouth have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, good take. Byrne gets rid without sophistication. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. Gordon. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions.
Messi.
They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Number 14, Palmer. Substitution.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. De Ligt.
There will be 5
Pedri.
minutes added time.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Palmer. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's it, it is all over. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Manchester United have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that's...
And a chance! Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball-carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Bournemouth are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a dangerous ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappé could try cutting inside here. Heaven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Distributed tidily. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. Mount with the delivery. That's really well cleared. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha. Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Diogo Dalot. Mount. He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will
Right
be
card.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Bournemouth are down to 10 men. Bruno Fernandes! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a
that was the
decent
first
45
half.
minutes of football.
We believe
Plenty
the
of
boys
signs
can
that
turn
both
it around.
managers can take
Of course
a lot
they
of
will.
encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bournemouth have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's a throw. Bournemouth come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Balde. Mbappé. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Great vision. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Casemiro. And it's Dallo.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a...
Oh, shooting chance!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Coming on to
Now it's
replace
Mount.
him is
Foot in.
number 30, Sheshko.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but
Substitution
the
in progress.
execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Now it's Hazard, who played through for the wide man.
Shot a goal! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indicated.
Bournemouth could not have picked a better... Sesko! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So that's it. It is all over. Bournemouth are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappé picking up the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's having a shot! First effort on goal.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
James. For Palmer. João Pedro. He won't be happy with that one. João Pedro. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Bournemouth already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's anyone's ball now. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever...
Mbappé! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Palmer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oblak. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Neto. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Balde. And it's Balde. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
James. Palmer. Palmer goes steaming forward. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Gusto picks it up out wide. And that is going out for a goal kick. Araujo. Now Saliba.
2
Rodri.
minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Distributed tidily. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against
so
10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha.
Chelsea
Coming
get
on
the
the
second
field
half started.
is number 24, Frenkie de Jong.
Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bournemouth come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He is through here. Driving on and making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rodri. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer running with the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bournemouth perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodri. And Araujo. João Pedro is second in the league scoring charts. Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution.
Well, they are now a nine-man team.
Yamal. Number 15, Messi. Number 11, Mbappé. Coming on the field.
Araujo attempts a clearance. Looking for option. And the finish! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Lovely feet. Fires it in low.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got away. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's looking wide. And it's Azar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's had it taken off him by no Gittins. James. Oh, they can break here. Fourth official showing that... And time is up. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it was engaged. If not an edge of your seat. And importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is poised. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Mbappé. And Messi! Messi! Genius! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He rises! Now, who's going to... In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? This looks promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ouattara looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
2 added minutes has been
Yamal.
indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jordan Henderson. Played out to the right. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Always onto this. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And the through ball. And he's found a way past. He's come in hard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that was very necessary. Bournemouth have it back and can go again. De Ligt. Rodri gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now there's a fine ball. Ouattara.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution on the field.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing.
Shot, surely!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, he's not getting his way this time. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Da Silva. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. Now it's crossed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And that's it. Bournemouth come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one. An outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Everybody,
the sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. And it's Balde. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Balde wins the duel this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kudus. Great vision. And he shoots! He's scored! There is the breakthrough. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them a...
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
So off we go then.
So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Oh, that's neat.
Done delicately. And that's a throw-in. Messi. And he's chosen to go back, out towards the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. This looks promising. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! It's there! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's Simons. Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. There will be a throw-in. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bournemouth do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Colomwani, he's found a way through.
Richarlison! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Richarlison. Oh, look at the space.
Chance!
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Threads
There will
one
be
in.
1 minute at a
Balde
time.
gets into some space. Kudus. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bournemouth are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Bournemouth carrying...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Spence. Bentancur. Now it's Kudus. Now it's Kudus. Knocks it into space. Richarlison picks it up out wide. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Off the post. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Simons. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Balde tries to play it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's got away. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Takes a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Bournemouth have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Wilson's, he gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He is through here. Wilson!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Wilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Bournemouth still without a single shot on target.
And here's Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out to the right.
Wilson. And that was nowhere near his best. Balde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Mbappé, and the shot! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
The goal scorer.
Bournemouth have
after
taken the lead.
27 minutes is
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
15 minutes till half-time. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's good running with the ball.
Now it's Mbappé. Great defending, strong and determined.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal.
Mbappé!
Tete. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, a delicate chip.
He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rijkaard. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through.
Two
Over
added
to the
minutes
left.
has been indicated.
And they've got a throw.
That's very neat.
And it's Messi.
Now this could be a chance. Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Bournemouth head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
He was under real pressure there. Can he get on the end of this?
Wilson.
He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha. Threads one in.
He's in a great position here. And he's on his way. Lovely bit of skill.
And he's had it nicked away. Anderson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi, and it's made its way to him. And Messi! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 32.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Chukwueze, and it's Robinson. And this is Iwobi.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Wilson. Coming on the field. Number 22. Number
Yamal.
11. Substitutions taking place.
Bournemouth can consider themselves just about safe now. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. Hazard tries to pass it through. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball you've got. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the referee brings it to a close. Bournemouth really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappé. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Matheus Cunha, his fourth top scorer in the league. Bournemouth are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Dallo. Love Mount! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's through and all alone! Decent chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Bournemouth grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rijkaard. Mbappé puts his foot on the gas. And this is Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bournemouth do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Pass somewhat off target. Shaw. Heaven. Yoro. Distributed tidily. Now it's Ahmad. Diallo making good progress on the right-hand side. Mount. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's with the keeper. Oblak. De Ligt. And it's Rijkaard. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's Rijkaard. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Heaven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Rafinha. And it's Rijkaard. That's an excellent interception. Casemiro. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number 15, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappé. Number 10, Jamal. Coming on the field,
Jules.
number 5, Hazard. Number 23,
Now that's well seen too.
Number 8, Ludovic.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes goes short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ekitike is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that's a good-looking ball. Played through into space. Balde picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he get it through? Balde has it out wide and in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side. He's explosive, really dynamic.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Balde. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bournemouth so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Balde. And De Ligt. Szoboszlai. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. And now they can clear their lines. Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Mbappé providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha. It's a goal kick. Gomez. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. What a throw in. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
McAllister clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
De Ligt. Now he's off and running. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be one.
Tries to play it through.
Time.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he's...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot
Let's
on
hope the
goal
boys
tells
can
you
turn it up
all
for
you
the
need to
second.
know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That looks a cracking ball. And here's Wirtz. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jones. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And he welcomes it in. Kerkez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Jones. He's got away. Now it's McAllister. He has found a way through. And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Number 22.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Clipped into space. And smartly reclaimed. Gravenberg. McAllister. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oblak. De Ligt.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Isak! Sensational from Isak! A finish right from the top draw. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Konate. And it's Jones. And it's Vitz. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappé.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts.
Please put your hands together.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half.